Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Dragon Quest VII for the 3DS. In the last episode, we got our ass handed to us by the Almighty. And in this episode, I'm going to show you what I did in order to kick his ass, or beat his hiney, or whatever you want to call it. So, in case you're wondering, I am in the town of Grundle, whatever you want to call it. The town of the Yggdrasil Dew. Now, after you have Ogdemir come down and he's like, oh, I'm the Almighty or whatever, the enemies here, if you notice, are an odd, different area. So yeah, slimes, more and more slimes. What the hell? Really? So, what I did was I ran around. This technically becomes Slime Island. And what I did was I ran around for some time and leveled up my characters to a certain level. Around 60. So yeah, if you keep running around, you'll actually run into Metal King slimes, liquid metal slimes, regular metal slimes. You'll also run into gold jewel slimes or whatever, and they give you, like, here we go, here's a battle, I guess. Now, interestingly enough, in order to beat these guys, I like to use Blade of Ultimate Power. And unfortunately, these metal slimes are not the same as if you're fighting, oh wow, that works. Okay. Very interesting. But anyways, these metal slimes are not the ones that will summon, they will not summon. So okay, here we go. This is what I like to do to get them. I do zigzag formation. Now we got a Metal King slime and liquid metal slimes. Let's see if we can beat one. Alright, nice. He's dead. Yeah, they could use... I honestly just use my own thing, but here's what's going to happen. Blade of Ultimate Power, if you have him as a champion, will give you lots of experience. It'll automatically destroy as long as you defeat them. So what I did was I fought these guys for some time, running around back and forth, and I just want to show you the one battle with the jewel slime, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Where are they? Not you. Because then we're going to head over to Buckingham, and I'm going to show you exactly what I bought. And the Haven. And I'm going to show you exactly what I bought. Alright, I'm going to run around here one more time. If I don't get them, I'll just cut away to when I do get them. Because I want to fight the gold slimes. The gold jewel slimes. And right now I'm only getting these guys. But yeah, this island becomes Slime Island, and you pretty much can fight almost any kind of slime here. Slime, like a plain slime, not like a slime knight or a Drakey slime or something like that. Oh, there we go. See that guy there? Gold dude right there. So here we go. We're going to fight some gem slimes. And honestly, I'm just going to attack. And they're going to use Giga Slash and destroy them. And you see how much gold we get? 9,000 gold. So now that we've done that, and let's say we're doing a lot of grinding and you know, farming for gold, this, that, and the other. After we're done getting appropriate levels, we're going to come here. And the reason why we're going to come here is because we want to buy two things. Which is why you're going to gain a lot of gold. As you're fighting the monsters, you want to gain as much gold. That's why I fought just gem slimes and just Platinum King slimes. Because you got to get a lot of gold and a lot of experience. And then also I did some gambling, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But the two things I want to buy are over here. And I don't, or do I have enough? Let's see. Oh, okay, I do. I have enough to buy this enclosure plan, which is the desert enclosure plan, which is the last enclosure plan that you need to finish off the monster thingy. And then finally, because the Almighty liked to basically, how would you say, basically make our characters fall asleep, I'm going to try and get one Metal King helm. So it's going to take a lot of money to get it. But we're going to use this enclosure plan, and we're going to pick up, that up and bring it over to the mod. You know what, let's just pick it up, and I'll show you. Enclosure plan. We're going to put it in the bag. Because I'm going to show you what I did. So as you're running around here, there's actually an opportunity to have monsters die, right, when you kill them. And they will sometimes join your monster meadow. That is something that you want to do, and I'm going to show you why in just a few minutes. But yeah, if we come over here and we talk to this guy, I believe there's only one monster enclosure we do not have. And so, two. Well, I think we're going to give him the other one. Anyways, we got one from Ogdemir, I believe. And one over here. So we talk to him, he's going to be like blah 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 blah. Because here's the thing, if the monsters don't have an enclosure to live in, they don't appear in this chart, and you need all the enclosures so that you can have them in there. And what have you bought me? Monster enclosure plans. What do you do with that? So now we're going to do this. We send them monster enclosure plans, and if you come over here, you're like, oh look, they're not here yet. What the hell's going on? What you basically have to do is go in and out. And yeah, you see they're not there yet. So what you have to do is go in and out. And then if that doesn't work, go to the inn, sleep, and then come back. But it's very important that you get, yeah, I think we gotta go to the inn. But it's very important that you get the remainder of the enclosure plans, because, as I'm going to show you in just a few minutes, they will let you be able to capture all the monsters, and all the monsters that you do capture will end up in those enclosure plans. Now the reason why is because the Metal King slime, if you happen to catch him, after fighting so many of them, eventually one of them is going to get up and be like, yeah, wants to be a friend. And you send him off to the monster meadows. Where he ends up residing is in the monster, in the desert one, which you get at the Buckingham thing over there. So now we're going to head off over here. Head back in. And as you can see, none of them are there, are they? Okay, here they are. They're all here. Great. So now that they're all here, all the monsters are going to show up over here. Now this old man, I had no idea what he did. Alright? No idea what he does. So, what this guy does, from what I can tell, and I didn't do tons of research, but basically you could choose a monster team to go into a cave, I'm putting that in air quotes, and pick up monster tablets that you can use in order to fight enemies. So let me give you an example. Right now we're going to pick the captain of the team, the leader of the team. And who the leader of the team is basically going to be is the boss at the end of your journey, at the end of your thing. So what I'm going to do is just pick, I honestly don't care. Let's pick Donkey Quixote, right? And then we're going to pick two monsters that accompany him. This actually matters, although I don't know how it actually matters, but let's say it does. And then I'm going to pick, let's just pick a goodie bag, sure. So what happens is these three monsters go into, and they're level 1 because what ends up happening is you have to walk around street paths and then transfer. So let me just show you what I mean. These monsters are going to go into a quote-unquote a cave, and they're going to come out of the cave, and they're going to give you a tablet. Now, it's going to be a unique tablet depending on the monsters that you put in there. But the thing about it is if you have like your street pass on while you're walking around people who also have Dragon Quest VII, you will gain levels with the monsters that went there, and then sometimes you get better tablets. So yeah, and how do these dungeons work? And how these dungeons work is basically the 3 monsters that you put in there kind of become the 3 monsters that you're gonna meet while you're in that Traveler's Tablet. Like I'm gonna show you right now. We're gonna go through this one. We're gonna go through this one, and interestingly enough, we're gonna place a tablet, and we're gonna put a different one from my tablets, which is the ones that we just put in, and we're gonna put the Dazzling Perilous Tower. And let me show you what it is. Basically, you walk in, and it's kind of like similar. So you remember the Don Quixote guys we met earlier? This is who they are. So what I'm gonna do actually is just change this to Fight Wisely, because I don't want to use too much magic. So there you go. Honestly, I don't really mind not seeing any of the treasure because I don't really care enough. Yeah, I don't really care. Alright, so as you can see, there's the Don Quixote monsters, but we also run into the goodie bag monsters, and then somewhere around here we also run into some other type of monster. I'm not sure what one. Oh, the goodie bag, the Don Quixote, and the seahorse guy. So pretty much we'll be running into the 3 monsters that we chose, and then other ones too, as you can see, the winged bat dude, and so it's kind of an interesting thing where you can have monsters. You can make them the leader, and then like if let's say you have a metal slime, you can use them to try and get extra experience. I think that works. I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, for like I mentioned, I'm not gonna get the treasure because the treasure usually is mostly crap. No offense, but the treasures in these traveler thingies are not the best. And then we found the boss of the tablet, and then when you fight the boss, depending on how much, and then here we're gonna show no mercy. And depending on the boss of the tablet, you'll get like a specific item. But if you go back in here after you beat him, the item usually is worse. Usually is worse. Okay, so for this one we get a single file, which is a not that useful item. So you can make a plethora of tablets, traveler's tablets, to do that. So I'm going to take a hot second to load up another save, and then I'm going to show you one other thing with some traveler tablets that I did. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and as you can tell, I leveled up extremely. As you can see, Aris is on 67, 63, 63, 62. So yeah, let me show you my attributes. As you can see, our strength is phenomenal. Agility is very good too. Attack's very good, and yeah, she's a champion. He's a hero. He's got, look how much MP he has. He's almost 600 MP, so that's pretty amazing. So what I ended up doing, like I mentioned, is I ended up, oh, maybe I didn't end up picking up the, maybe I didn't end up picking up the thing like I was gonna. I have enough tokens. Let me show you what I did. And I think I did most of the gambling at the Haven because it was easier, and I felt like I was a little luckier. But what I ended up doing was taking that money that I got from fighting the gold gem slimes, and I basically put it into, you know, the casino. And at this point, I have a lot of coins, as you can see, 83,000. So we're gonna buy the helmet. But what I ended up doing was I just played, yeah, the Metal King helmet. It's going right to Mervyn because he's gonna be the most important character due to the fact that he's our healer. And so yeah, I'm gonna equip it. But if you end up getting more, like I didn't end up buying any more helmets because it just was gonna take way too long, and I tried winning it on the casino. So let me show you what I did. It did help a little bit, but yeah, you come up to the third section here, And you play one of these two red casinos, which is 100 each, and then let me show you. Just hit up. Up. And I'll play 2 rounds just to show you, but I'm more than likely not going to get enough to get a second helmet right now. Maybe in the future I will. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Maybe in the future I'll do it, but probably not. Because I did some tests to see if I could defeat the Almighty within 20 turns, and I think I did pretty good. But we'll see. So yeah, you win prizes, you get 3 cherries. The stuff over here is exactly what you need to win and all that. So I got 900 tokens, which basically 3 cherries lets you make enough to win back whatever your previous bet was. So let's do one last thing, and then we're gonna go fight the Almighty. And as you can see, Gabbo right now, he's a trainer, but he's gonna be a hero when we see him next. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is head over to the monster meadows. Let's see if I have all the... I don't know if I have all the... hopefully I have everything. Let's see. I think so, because the desert's over there. But let's just double check. Maybe I didn't do the desert thing yet. Okay, I did. Alright, cool. So, what I end up doing after, due to the fact that I fought enough Metal King slimes and all that, is I got a Metal King. He eventually joined my group, which is why I used Rough. No, which is why I used Rough to which is why I used Rough basically. He licked the guy and then helped make it. So what I ended up doing was I made a Metal King slime. He's the boss, but you have not only him as the owner. We have a liquid metal slime, and then we also have a regular, or we have a gem slime here. And I use this a little bit in order to level up, but honestly, I did not see Metal King slimes popping up nearly as much as I wanted to. But let's go over here and see what's going on. I'll show you this one, and then that's it. So yeah, you can make a bunch of different tablets. They're not the best, these, because they're not leveled up, and the Metal King slime really doesn't appear as much as you would want him to appear, which really sucks. And again, I'm not going to even bother picking up the stuff. See all these different enemies that are popping up? They're not the enemies that I basically had in my group, which is bullshit. But yeah, as you can see, we're monsters. This took quite a bit to level up. Many sessions just sitting here for like an hour and a half. Just leveling up, fighting those Metal King slimes. Not the most ideal place to level up. The most ideal place to level up would be at the end of or in the second bonus dungeon, where you would actually fight like Platinum King jewels. And I know about the Platinum King jewel forbearance trick with Mervyn, where if like you master the Platinum King jewel, you have like 299 what do you call it? Blade of Ultimate Power. Let's try Call of the Wild. Now, what was the one? Yeah. I like to use Blade of Ultimate Power, and then for you, I just use Hatchet Man. But yeah, so with a mastered Platinum King slime, or whatever the hell it is, Platinum Jewel slime, you basically get like max defense. No, see that? What was the ability that he used? Anyways, it doesn't really matter. I used this different approach. I didn't want to use the Platinum King thingy because I don't know how to get the Platinum King thing. I'm never gonna have enough mini medals. And yeah, here he is. And yeah, you just get some crap items. They're not really the best. This is why I didn't even bother getting them. But yeah, we found the boss of the tablet. Let us fight him. Now, originally when I fought this guy, I got an Elven Elixir at the end of the whole thing. Since we already beat his ass, he doesn't really give you anything extra. And interestingly enough, even though this guy can't run because he's the final boss of this area, he does not give you as much experience. You see? He only gives you 23,388. Usually you get 33,000. So yeah, you see we get a garbage item. So that's pretty much everything I'm going to show you for this part. What I'm going to do is take one more break, load up the save file where we're at the end of the outer world, and then we're going to fight the Almighty, and I'm going to show you some tactics which you can use to beat his ass. Alright, we are back at the Almighty, at the altar to another world, and just like I said, I did change Ruff back into a hero. So he's doing pretty good for himself. I have the Metal King helmet on him. Honestly, not really much. I mean, if you want to equip other things, that's alright, but yeah. So, let's go. And yeah, we are so powerful that even the enemies here run away from us, which is pretty nice. That's how powerful we are. If they see us, they run. Like, watch. I don't know, maybe he's not gonna. But anyways, we're gonna kick this old Santa Claus's A. We're gonna beat him up. And yeah, like I mentioned, the Platinum Jewel King thingy with the forbearance trick is very nice, where he basically, one character absorbs all of the Lord's attacks, but I'm not really worried. So like I mentioned earlier, I did do a test run and beat him. So yeah, he's like, oh, that's why I created a divine shrine, blah 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 blah. And then he's like, unless you'd like to do battle against me. So we're like, hell yeah, we'll do battle against you. Now do your worst. Now I'm going to actually show you a tactic here, which actually does probably more damage than what I originally was going to do. So with the hero, we want to use multi-fist. Whoa, 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 shit. I forgot to change the thing. You basically want to use multi-fist because it does more damage than the actual thing. Okay, so let's change up our tactics. And we're going to have everyone follow orders. So multi-fist will actually do more damage if you have your attack power up high enough. And then for Ruff as a hero, he's actually going to use Sword Dance, because Sword Dance does more damage than even Giga Slash, especially with your attack power up very high. And with Arya, we're going to use Multi-Fist, and honestly with Mervyn I would use healing, but at this point we're just going to do Sword Dance. So you're arguably doing like 500, 600 points of damage with at least Arya and the hero. Yeah, you're doing almost 600 points of damage. And at this point, even the other characters are doing about 400 points. So you're doing about 2,000 damage. And he has about 12,000. So yeah, we're just going to have Mervyn. Now he's going to use Omni Heal, which I guess is not fair. But whatever. We're fighting the Almighty. And if you were able to put like oomph on the hero, he would do even more damage, but only on the first hit. So it's not worth putting on. And like at this point, I'm really high leveled. He really didn't do too much. Honestly, he's not doing what I expected him to be doing, which would be doing jokes, underpants dance. He's just using these abilities, which is like not like as tricky to deal with. I mean, even if I was a bunch of levels lower, I probably wouldn't be doing too bad. And yeah, at this point, Ruff's HP is fine. We're just going to do more Sword Dance, Multi-Fist, and Sword Dance. Yeah, it would be nice to actually, like, it would be nice to actually, yeah, see, here we go. Aris is laughing. See, now Ruff is the only one who can attack on this one, and I think I'm gonna have him attack. And everybody else is laughing. See, now this is gonna be Ruff's dead. So here's what's gonna happen this turn. We're gonna have you still attack. We're gonna have you cast full Kazing on Ruff, and we're gonna have you cast Omni Heal. Alright, don't. Alright, cool. I don't even care. That turn was kind of wasted. I'm fine with that. Everybody's back to beating up the Almighty again. See, that's why Mervin, he's not too shabby, but like his attack power is not the best. And maybe he's holding back because he doesn't want to really beat the Almighty up. I mean, that's just like, dude. And like with this, I'm honestly gonna heal at this point. Because I don't want what happened just earlier. Yeah, see? Oh, see, that's bullshit. But that's alright. Alright, I don't mind about that. Plus we have multi-heal with the 2 champions, so if we need to, but multi-fist is gonna be fine. And there we go, we defeated the Almighty. Not too shabby, he doesn't even bother giving you any experience, which is bullshit. 11 turns, alright, that wasn't too bad. So, what we could do now is we could pick between 3 mysterious fragments. Prime Cuts, which is the best item to get for, you know, trying to give the hero, or get monsters to join your group. Skimpy 90, which is an item that, like, will change Mary Bell's appearance, I guess. And the mysterious fragment, which we want to get it. We have 3 mysterious fragments yet to collect. So what ends up happening is he gives us a mysterious fragment. And then let me send you somewhere. And at this point, you ask him where you want. Do not send you to Ogdemir. I don't really give a crap, I guess. Here. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know where I missed the mini medals in order to get any more mini medals. I have 99. I need 6 more, but whatever you're gonna do. I get the Gringham Whip. So yeah, we defeated the Almighty. So let's head over to Plickard Bay. I'm gonna save my game. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. Maybe I'll defeat the. See, I'm wondering if I should just defeat the Almighty and I want to save my game. I just want to defeat the Almighty and what is it? Let's see here. I gotta beat him like 6 more times or something. It's bullshit that you gotta fight him that many times. But you want to at least get those fragments. Those are the most important thing. So you know what? I'll meet you back over there and we'll fight him one more time. I'll show you a different tactic that I guess you could technically use. I guess Shrine of Mysteries. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I just figured I'd have them talk about seeing the Almighty. Let's go say hello to the Almighty again. Let's see what happens. Oh, you came back to see me. What a lovely surprise. I suppose you want me to take on battle again, do you? So pretty much you basically have to defeat him within 20 turns again. So now, honestly, I really don't have a... I was thinking about it. Let's show off the... This time we'll use the blade of the sword of Almighty. Honestly, I still think you do more damage. Yeah, I think you do more damage if you do multi-fist. But it's a decent way. I mean, you definitely save a lot of MP doing it the way that I was doing it earlier. Yeah, see, now this is the kind of damage I figured the Almighty was going to do. So he could still wreck us. But he's not gonna. Nope. He won't take this. And then you're gonna use Omni-Heal. Uh-oh. See, look at that, the Almighty wiped me out. See, so he could still mess around. Wow. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna stop the video here. In the next episode, I'm gonna actually just show off all the other things that... no, you know what? I'll be back, and let me show off all the rest of the stuff. But yeah, look at that. So God, even at my levels, you could still handily kick my ass. So, yeah, I'll be right back. I'll show you what the other levels are. Alright, I'm back. I've defeated the Almighty. I'm 2-3 against him now. And yeah, there wasn't really any other tactic. I tried it off while I was fighting him here, but honestly, multi-fist probably does more damage than if you use the blade of ultimate power or whatever. So here we're gonna actually take I'm gonna take prime cuts, because I should probably take the mysterious fragment, but whatever. I'm gonna beat him like 6 more times. And yeah. Yeah, it doesn't... It's funny that they don't let me go to wherever, but whatever. They don't let me go over to, what do you call it over there? Back to the mysterious shrine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back and fight him again, and we'll see what else he gives us. Again, we have beaten the Almighty. We have now tied it up 3-3. 10 turns. Wow, I kicked his butt. So now we can pick Mysterious Fragment. Yeah! I'm gonna beat him up again. I'm gonna take down Santa. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Sorry, Santa, but you gotta go. Bye-bye. So, let me go beat him one more time and a few more times, and then we'll be done. So, I'll be right back. Alright, over 500%. 4-3 against the Almighty. Taking him down. Took 13 turns because he kept putting everybody to sleep. And yeah, we got another mysterious fragment. Meaning we have all the fragments now, but we still have 2 more things to get from the Almighty. And yeah, we're just going to warp back there. And I'm going to take him on 2 more times. So I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We are now 5-3. And we defeated him 4 times in a row. And that is what you call a winning streak. It has happened before. Alright. 11 turns. Now we get to take Skimpy Nighty. It's some item that you can Maribel wear. It changes her appearance. And finally, one more time, we're going to fight the Almighty. One more time, we're going to beat him. And we're going to take a hero heart. And then that's it. And then I guess I'll show off I guess I'll show off, what is it? Yeah, Mary Bell. But yeah, I guess I'll show off, what is it? Mary Bell wearing that. Although I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so I'll meet you back after I defeat him for the final time. Alright, 5 in a row. Beat the Almighty. Preferably for the last time. Let's take the hero's heart. Is that it? Or do I gotta beat him 7 times in order to get him? Because another perk is if you beat him, I think you're supposed to have him join your village? But that might be for another bonus thingy. Anyways, give me a moment. Let me find that out. Alright, so I looked it up, and apparently you can go back and fight the Almighty as many times as you want to get those 3 items. But, what is it? Pretty much that's it for this episode. I've defeated the Almighty enough times. In the next episode, I'll show off Mary Bell, like her and that nighty thingy. Then we'll head off to the second bonus dungeon, and then beat the bosses hopefully there. So I've been Kenshin1913. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.